So, without further ado, fun fact number 1. Dolphins are unable to smell. Dolphins are unable to smell. Mangoes have noses. Bees are born fully grown. New York was the first state to require cars to have license plates. The first ever penny had the motto, "Mind your own business." The muzzle of a lion is like a fingerprint. No two lions have the same pattern of whiskers. The most sensitive parts of the body are the mouth and the fingertips. The average human brain is about 80% water. Challenger Deep is the deepest point on Earth and can hold 25 Empire State Buildings end to end. I'm pretty sure that's where James Cameron dove down all those years ago. That must have been 2011, 2012. I remember seeing that and watching it. A one-day weather forecast requires about 10 billion math calculations. Weather is pretty complicated. Before 1687, clocks were made with only an hour hand. Swimming pools in the U.S. contain enough water to cover all of San Francisco. Antarctica is the driest, the coldest, the windiest, and the highest continent on Earth. The word ferret comes from the Latin word for little thief. Among North Atlantic lobsters, about 1 in every 5,000 is born bright blue. America's first ever roller coaster was built in 1827 to carry coal from a mine to boats that were below. Adults laugh only about 15 to 100 times a day, while 6-year-olds laugh an average of 300 times a day. The hippopotamus has the capability to remain underwater for as long as 5 minutes. The human brain operates on the same amount of power as a 10-watt light bulb. Stuff like that is crazy. I love facts about the human brain. And maybe in the future, I'll do a fun fact video that's exclusively focused on psychology and biology behind the human brain. Next fact. William Shakespeare was born and he died on the same day, April 23rd. William Shakespeare died on his birthday. If you put all the streets in New York City in a straight line, it would stretch all the way to Japan. That can't be true, seriously. I'm not sure, some of these might not be true. That sounds a little preposterous. Maybe, I don't know. Alaska is the most eastern and western state in the U.S. Australia is the only continent without an active volcano. A cucumber exists of 96% water. Flying fish leap out of the water at 20 miles an hour or more and can glide for over 500 feet. Plants, just like humans, can run a fever if they're starting to feel sick. Texas is the only state that permits residents to cast absentee ballots from space. In one day, a fully grown oak tree expels 7 tons of water through its leaves. Bald eagles can swim using a stroke similar to the butterfly stroke. The tallest man was 8 feet and 11 inches. The term rookie comes from a Civil War term, recce, which was short for recruit. That's another thing I love is I think it's called etymology. I might be wrong about that, but I think it's the study of how language and slang changes from time to time. So it's cool how the word recruit turned into recce and recce turned into rookie, and we still use the word rookie to this day. It's always interesting. I'm not reading this fun fact, but just another fun etymology fact was the term Nimrod, how we use it today as an insult. Nimrod was originally a great hunter in the Bible, I believe. And Bugs Bunny, in an old cartoon, used the word Nimrod, comparing the great hunter to Elmer Fudd. And just because Bugs Bunny said it in a funny way, everyone assumed that Nimrod was just an insult. And so, that's still what it is to this day, just because of a Looney Tunes cartoon. I think that's it's pretty crazy how language evolves and changes based on the most random things. It's interesting. Get back to the fun facts. Some of these, I'm not sure if they're entirely true or not, so just putting that out there. This is more for you guys to get some sleep and not to really educate yourself. Please do not use this video for educational purposes. Alright. In the United States, a pig has to weigh more than 180 pounds to be called a hog. Important distinction. The first ever TV remote control, introduced in 1950, was called the Lazy Bones. Some pigeons have been trained by the U.S. Coast Guard to spot people lost at sea. Bowling pins only need to tip a mere 7.5 degrees to fall down. And somehow I still suck at bowling. Candles will burn longer and drip less if they are placed in a freezer a few hours before they're burnt. There is a town called Big Ugly in West Virginia. John Denver never sang about that. In the year 1900, 1/3 of all automobiles in New York City were powered by electricity. My God, is that true? That'd be cool, but again, not sure if all these facts are real. The only one-syllable as a compass. It is only possible for a rainbow to be seen in the morning or the late afternoon. The average raindrop will fall at 7 miles per hour. A strawberry is technically not a berry, but a banana is a berry. It's always interesting how different classifications make different things appear in groups that they wouldn't normally belong in. Tomato is a fruit and all that nonsense. You burn more calories sleeping than you do watching TV. The infinity sign is called a lemniscate. I think I pronounced that right. Lemniscate. The sideways 8. Lake Superior is the world's largest lake. I think that name fits. The 4th Earl of Sandwich invented the sandwich, and he did that so he could eat and gamble at the same time. The Capitol building in Washington, D.C. has 365 steps to represent every single day of the year. About 18% of animal owners share the bed with their pet. I always try to sleep with my dog, but he hates it and he sleeps on his own